Today is the day to confront and release one of your biggest fears. We got a full moon in Scorpio. Shout out to the Scorpios. Look, bam. Got my Scorpio piece. All right. And I'm a Scorpio moon. So we have a Scorpio full moon. What does that really mean? For Scorpio placements, Taurus placements, Aquarius, and Leo, you'll be feeling this energy the strongest. But a full moon is a culmination. It's where things get to a conclusion in our lives. It's where things reach a peak and it's ready to be released. Things are revealed. There's sometimes truths about other people, about ourselves that come to light, things that we need to know. But in particular, Scorpio deals with things that are hidden, things that are unseen, things that are in the darkness. So there could be a particular fear that you have coming up. And this can be in the form of an insecurity. This can be something that you try to keep hidden from other people, something that you even try to hide from yourself, that you are revealing, or somebody else may reveal to you, or just something that you finally are coming to terms with, like that it is something deeper, a deeper insecurity or a deeper issue, something that is needing to be addressed. So, how can you use this full moon to your advantage? Well, it's a good time to just be brutally honest with yourself. Scorpio is a sign of honesty, getting to the depths of things, ruled by Pluto traditionally. That is all about transformation. It's all about revealing things that are artificial, superficial in our lives, destroying that and showing you the raw, real truth. So there could be something really raw, really real that is shown to you about something that you've been suppressing, you've hidden, something with trauma, something that triggers you. And the great way to utilize this energy is to confront it, right? To confront, why is it that you're afraid of something? Why is it hurting you? Why does it trigger you? Why does it bring up these insecurities in you? Face it, confront it. And then, you can write about it. You can journal, you can write a hate letter, you can, do something. You can scream. It's getting this anger out, getting this energy out so that you can release it. But the only way to release things that have been stored in our lives, and especially emotionally, because the full moon, well, the moon in Scorpio, the moon does not like to be in the sign of Scorpio. It doesn't like to be in the sign of Scorpio or Capricorn. So there's something that we've been holding in for quite some time with this full moon. We've been holding it in. We've been like trying to suppress it. We've been trying to ignore it. We've been trying to run away from it. And it is a fear because we run from fears, right? If you're running from something, then it's likely a fear. So confronting that, facing that, addressing that is the only way to set us free. And the only way we confront it is if it comes up, if we're triggered, if we don't run away from it anymore, if we don't try to make excuses for it anymore, if we don't try to suppress it anymore. So you can see more about that when it comes down to where you have Scorpio in your houses. For example, I'm a Scorpio moon, but I'm also a Scorpio rising. So something about my physical body. I am facing, confronting a fear about me physically, about the way I appear to others, about the way I look, about something with me personally in my immediate space. If you go down all the houses, second house could be finances, financially, your security, your self worth. Third house, communication, the way you think. Fourth house, family matters. Fifth house, creative expression, hobbies. Sixth house, your health, your daily routines, your life. Seventh house, your relationships with other people. Eighth house, intimacy, could be sexual traumas and things like that. Ninth house, your beliefs, your truth, your religion, your spirituality. 10th house, your long-term career, your public reputation. 11th house, social media fears, are connecting with groups of people. And 12th house, some type of subconscious fears, fears from the past, or fears regarding your mental health. I just went through them all for you. There you go. But yeah, so using this day to write out your fears, be honest with your fears, be honest with your insecurities, and figure out what it is that you're really afraid of and why. And do you have to be afraid of that thing? Or how can you use that fear as a way to empower you instead of cause you shame? Because when you hide something, that means that you're ashamed of it. But when you bring it to light, then that is the way you can transmute shame for that thing, or wherever you have Scorpio in your chart. Right. So look at where you have insecurities and figure out what am I trying to hide, and where can I bring that more into light, with more compassion, with more authenticity, with more rawness, with more realness. And then I can put that out in the world, it turns into power. That's what Pluto does, and so does Mars. Both rule Scorpio. So you're transforming these fears, these things that are superficial, into something that is more raw and authentic. Like, this is me. A lot of the fears that you have can be real or they could be not real. So I think that's where getting to the bottom of it, is this fear real? Like, is this like congruent? Like, is this real? Or is this something that I'm just perceiving as a threat? And that's one thing that Scorpio does struggle with, is understanding whether something is a real danger to ourselves or other people, or if it is actually a threat. Scorpio struggles with this more than any other sign. Okay. So that's how you can use this full moon to your advantage, thinking about what fears are coming up for you, allowing them to come up, addressing them, being honest with them, writing them down, and then transmuting them into something that is more powerful for you, and reframing what it is that you're actually afraid of happening or dealing with. All right. So shout out to all the Scorpios. Shout out to the Scorpio moons. Have a great day, guys. And let me know, what fears are you confronting or releasing in the comments.